Thanks for watching, guys. Hi guys, welcome back, or welcome to my channel if this is the first time that you're watching. Happy to have you here. I have today a video for you, and I have reviewed some beauty dupes that I have seen on the internet, I've seen on YouTube, I've seen on Facebook, and I think that's the only places that I've seen them. I wanted to just do a quick review of some things that I thought were super interesting. They were all three things that I have wanted to purchase for myself and have not yet done so. So I've seen this product online called ColorSwitch, and basically it makes it so you can switch your eyeshadow color while you're doing your makeup without having to wash the brush, which for me is amazing because I don't have a ton of makeup brushes. I wish I did, but I do not. And I love to switch out the colors midway through. I actually have to a lot of times with one of my particular brushes. So I really wanted to give that product a try. And then I saw a dupe online, which I will review for you. The other cool thing I saw was Nikki Tutorials. She is a beauty YouTuber, if you haven't seen her already. She did, like last year in her April or May favorites video, she talked about this, which is the Nivea Men Sensitive Post Shave Balm, using it as a makeup primer. And if you know anything about her, she actually has tons of high-end makeup, and she's a makeup artist from the Netherlands. She can afford, or she probably gets sent free product, I don't know, but what I do know is that the girl, I'm sure, has a lot of primers in her arsenal, and so if she's saying this works well, I really wanted to give it a try. And then the third thing was this guy, which is a DIY setting spray. It's supposed to be comparable to the MAC Fix Plus spray, and I had to give it a try because it's budget friendly, and I'm all about budget friendly. If you like videos like this where I do beauty dupes for less, things like that, please give that a thumbs up, the video. Please give the video a thumbs up, and let's get into it.
So I'm using the Rack palette, the Pro palette, to demonstrate this, and I'm using a Real Techniques shading brush that I have that packs on color quite a bit in the color Espresso from the palette, and I'm just swatching that on my arm to show you how much color is actually on there. And I used a dark color for dramatic purposes and just so the camera would pick it up, but then I'm going on my hair donut and I'm just going back and forth repeatedly until I think I get all the product off. I did have a faint trace, you'll see when I swatch it on my arm again, but I do think that this worked awesome, especially for how much color was on there originally. So I'm really getting it. Plus the hair donut is a little dirty because I've been using it, but you can see how much product came off and you didn't have to wash your brush. So that's just amazing to me. I really think this is a really good dupe. I haven't used the real version of this product, so I guess I can't compare that, but I have been using this every day when I'm doing my shadow. And then I'm using the E40 Sigma brush, and you know the color application is going to be lighter because it's a fluffy brush, a blending brush, but you can see the deep purple there on my arm, and then I just go back through, and like I said again, if this was cleaner it would be better, but I really think this hair donut is seriously working so well for this job. I just go back and forth, and I do not find any damage to my brushes or anything like that. And I swatch it back out. I did notice a little bit of product there still, so I'm just going to go back in on the hair donut and wipe it through there a few more times. But I really love this, you guys. I think this is a seriously good alternative to buying a $26 or $30 product to get your eyeshadow off. Dollar Tree, dollar store hair donut. Highly recommend it.
So I've got my Marc Jacobs primer sample here from Sephora, and I'm going to put that on this half of my face. And I'm going to use a generous amount that I would normally use. And now I'm taking the Nivea Post Shave Balm in Sensitive. And going to apply it to the other half of my face. And this one you want to rub in until it gets like a tacky feeling. Just make sure that you get it into the skin really well. So I'm in the car right now, and I just wanted to show how this is doing. This is the Nivea Aftershave side, and this is the Marc Jacobs primer side. So far I see not really any difference in the look, so that's good. You can see both sides look like things are going well, and I just put my makeup on like 2 hours ago, so just a little update. Stay tuned. Quick update, guys. It's been 6 hours since I put my makeup on, and again, we've got Marc Jacobs side, we've got Nivea aftershave balm side. Still holding up pretty well. I feel like my makeup is staying on pretty well. It's still holding up, looking good. All right, guys, final check-in for the night. I have had my makeup on now for 10 hours, so it's still looking pretty good. I do think that the creasing around the eyes is more dramatic on the Marc Jacobs side than the Nivea side for some reason. So it's so the Nivea side is winning in the under eye creasing area, and then I see I see my makeup has stayed on quite well on both sides, and forehead looks good. I mean, we don't have a ton of shine or anything like that. I almost feel like I look more shiny on the Marc Jacobs side actually than I do on the Nivea side. I don't know if that's an illusion in my mind or what. But overall, I think that this product is really working for a primer. So I might have to give it a few more tries, but I'm going to come to the conclusion now that I'm going to be using this as a primer now since I have it. I just had a sample of the Marc Jacobs from Sephora. I did use the full amount that I would normally use for my face to do this demonstration, so I didn't skimp or anything like that. And it does feel really nice, the Marc Jacobs, but the Nivea aftershave also felt really nice when I put it on too. The only thing is, in the earlier part of the day, I will say that the Marc Jacobs did feel a little tackier here than the Nivea side, but now they both feel pretty much exactly the same, and my skin feels good to the touch and smooth. So I say 2 thumbs up, give this bad boy a try. Alright guys, so this is my DIY setting spray, and it's comparable to the MAC Fix Plus, and I have been using this for the past few days and really liking it. You can use this and spray it also on your eyeshadow brushes to when you're using more of a shimmery color or something that you really want to pack the color on with. You can spray a little bit of this on your eyeshadow brush and it will give you a more intense look, and also it gives you can do dewy to less dewy finish depending on how much glycerin you use. So what this is 1 part filtered water and then 1 part of a toner that's like a fruit enzyme based toner, more organic, not any alcohol in it. And then so you're going to put those into this bottle. I got this, I think, with a travel set of bottles that I have, but I've seen these at the dollar store. You just want one that sprays a fine mist. And then I picked up glycerin at CVS. I don't believe Walgreens carries it. I was told that they do not. So you can add 6 to 20 drops of glycerin depending on how dewy you want your finish to be. And like if you have oily skin, you're going to want to use less probably. And I would stay with less, and then you can always add more later depending on what you like about the finish or don't like. So 1 part filtered water, 1 part toner, and then 6 to 20 drops of this glycerin. I really like the effects of this, you guys, for the past few days. And so I highly recommend trying it. It's not an expensive thing, and also glycerin is used in quite a few DIY makeup type sprays. So you could also use it in another DIY formula, and maybe we can do another video on that. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video and it gave you some information at least to do with what you will. If you want to use one of these dupes or try them out, I definitely recommend giving them a try. I had a good experience with all 3 of them this time, and I am critical and I do like makeup that looks good. Please hit thumbs up if you liked it. Please subscribe below, and I would love to see you back here. Thank you guys so much. Have a wonderful day.